Same schedule today, just as long as you feel good every day. That's
Yeah. No, that's a good thing. With each day, it's good, and we'll see how things go. But pretty happy with the way they've gone so far.
How's your conditioning? I mean, you've been working pretty hard the last couple of days. You feeling pretty normal shape for this time of year?
Yeah, I mean, the practices I've been in have been pretty tough, pretty intense, but I think everyone's kind of felt that way. So I don't feel like I'm too far behind there. But that being said, hitting kind of throws a whole different element and physical part of the game. Makes that a little bit more difficult. So skating-wise, that kind of thing, it's starting to come. But when you throw some contact in there, that'll be a new step.
Any idea yet when that might be?
No clue.
Wait, how are they going to do that? I mean, who's going to be the lucky guy to be the first one to hit you? How are you going to determine stuff like that?
You know what? I really don't know. I haven't really gotten to that step yet. So
out?
No, probably the biggest guy.
McIntyre.
I'd rather, it'd be nice if he got a hold of me with a good one, and then we'll see how I do. But
like pulling the Band-Aid off.
yeah. But I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the first time I've really gone through that. So.
Yeah.
I really don't know how that goes. I mean, you just say probably light contact, and I've gotten bumped kind of accidentally here a couple times anyway. So, I've been okay. So we just gotta see how it goes.
You don't think they do something like just have you and Kadar go out and have him really do a controlled thing?
I don't know. Maybe not Kadar. Maybe somebody else. He's pretty aggressive. So he's pretty aggressive out there. So I might need somebody that tones it down a bit, but not Cade's, I don't think.
It's been over 8 months since you've played a game. Is this the longest in your life you've gone without playing competitive hockey?
Yeah. I don't remember ever going this long. So, it's something new, but at the same time, I think when you go through things and you learn from them, and hopefully in some way take something from this and learn from it.
So you were probably playing the best hockey of your life before you got hurt. Do you worry that when you come back, maybe just for the sake of rust, if nothing less, it might take you a little while to be at that level? I mean,
that's, I'd love to be able to say first game I'm back where I left off, but it's probably pretty unrealistic. And I think it's fair though to want to get back there and understand that it might take some time, but that being said, that's where I want to be. So that's probably the best I've felt, since I played in the NHL, and that's where I want to get to. So how long that'll take, I don't know, but I'm going to do my best to get back there as soon as I can.
Given the grind of playing season after season after season, though, with a little break in between, is there anything from a rejuvenating the body standpoint that maybe this kind of break might give you?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. I mean, when I came back even from my ankle, and I think it's something I'll probably talk to Stalzy a bit about too, because he went through kind of a long layoff there. But the first part of it, I think you feel that you do feel pretty energized. But then once you hit first couple months, it starts to set in, and you start to get into that grind. You probably feel it a little bit more. So you kind of have to get over that hump there for a little bit. So. Eventually I think, maybe later on that'll pay off those extra months. But, I think right in the middle of that, sometimes it's tough to get through that, and you got to find a way to kind of get through that grind.
Or any sort of extracurriculars, I guess this season. No trip to Europe, no outdoor game, no HBO here. Is it refreshing, I guess, for once to have a quote-unquote normal?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think we think about it either way. If we have something, we deal with it. If we don't, we don't, and try to make the most of the time we have. But I mean, I don't think anyone's even brought it up. It's the first we've even talked about is now. But it does seem a little weird that we haven't done anything. But it's also not a bad thing. It's kind of the usual routine, and just kind of go about things the same way.
Do you think you'll be emotionally appreciative more of hockey once you come back, having not had it for so long, or do you think you always appreciate it to the point where that's not a factor?
I've always appreciated it. I've never taken it for granted. That's one thing for sure. But I think it's like anything in life. When you don't have it, you realize how much you miss it. So I think that's fair to say. But for me, I don't think I've ever taken it for granted. But maybe in a way, I will appreciate it. I think through this whole process, there's things I probably learned to appreciate more than I didn't before. So, yeah, I think that's probably fair to say.